Brennan definitely was keeping up with you with those shots of tequila. He tried. You had him beat a little bit.
I do love mezcal. It's an acquired taste. But I think it was our first time to like kind of get tipsy drunk with one another.
Yeah, and you
like,
learn a lot about a person when you've had, one too many shots.
Yeah, and it was a good first date too, because I think it just continued to open the gates of conversation.
Got it. So is this the first time that you've kind of seen the more fun side of him versus the serious side?
This is definitely the first time like we're both letting loose together.
Okay.
Like even at the wedding, I love wine. I had wine in my hand at all times. He didn't really drink that much. Like it's kind of like a control thing. Like he doesn't like to be like out of control.
He doesn't like to feel out of control.
Yeah, and like kind of likes to have control of the situation.
So Clint, what's your take on this?
Emily and Brennan, like, now you guys are drinking, you're having fun, the inhibitions are down, the guard is down, you guys are really learning about each other. And I think that's something to, like, build upon, not just the drinking part, but, like, I feel like just the communication. I think you can show them, like, the lightheartedness.
Balance.
Of the relationship.
Okay.
What I'm feeling. It's what I'm feeling.
Okay, Orion, things got a little heated between you and Lauren on tonight's episode, and it wasn't because of the jacuzzi. Take a look at this clip.
I've used terms that, when I was younger, that I didn't even know were derogatory.
Redskin?
No, I don't think I've ever used that language, but like...
Yeah.
But no, I've actually never said... I don't even know what redskin means, honestly. Oh, I do. I just looked at your face. But I didn't. I'm sorry. That was a little. I'm sorry. That was rough.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit.
I wasn't making the joke necessarily, but I'm sorry I even like fed into that hurt for you and that pain for you and your community.
I don't know. Things like that. That's not a joke.
Yeah, we gotta unpack this, Orion.
Okay.
We gotta unpack this. Seeing that back tonight, do you feel any differently about it than you did in the moment?
No.
Okay.
No. And the reason I say no is because hearing the word redskin, I don't know, it feels like the floor falls out.
All right, let me give you a different perspective. Right before this, you admitted to having used the N-word.
I did.
And she gave you grace and understanding. So that's why I feel like some grace was deserved in that situation. It wasn't done in a way of malice.
I know that as well. I was just having my own internal battle of, I don't really know how to respond to this. And a lot of it had to do with the fact that there were 2 cameras on us.
Okay.
But, our producer, he was nice enough to kind of cut, let everybody leave. And I sat on that balcony for about 2.5 hours.
Okay. What were you going through in that moment?
Looking to give Lauren grace in any way that I could.
Let me interrupt real quick. Let me just stop. When it comes to people who have been and felt marginalized, you're speaking to someone out of everyone who's there who very much understands what you've gone through in your history. She does empathize because she's had the exact same experience.
Yeah, I understand. And honestly, this is not something I hold against her.
I do think you did hold it against her, though. You're saying you didn't, but in that clip, and especially because Lauren's not here, I would say that you absolutely held that against her. And to her point, having someone who can relate with you, I feel like you showed her absolutely no empathy or compassion, even though she knew like you were offended, and she was trying in every way, shape, or form there to make you feel heard and seen, and also just help put rationale behind something she knew upset you.
Yeah, it is hard because it is a sensitive topic, and because her and I are strangers, there was more gravity to it that I wasn't ready for.
I feel like you really shut down. You were so seated in your feelings and how you offended you were that you no longer connected to her olive branch.
Yeah.